The universe is fine-tuned for life, and some people believe that the best explanation of that fine-tuning is God. Arguments of this kind are called teleological arguments, and in this video, I want to explain why I'm personally convinced that the fine-tuning of the universe is good evidence for God's existence. Hey, I'm Matt, and this is Truth Snack, my channel where I try to help Christians believe with confidence by answering tough questions and exploring the Christian worldview. When discussing the fine-tuning argument, it's important for us to understand what we mean by fine-tuning. And it might be a little technical, so hang tight, but we mean the delicate balance of the universe's characteristics. For example, constants and quantities like the force of gravity, atomic weak force, or the initial low entropy conditions of the universe. If the atomic weak force were changed by even 1 out of 10 to the 100, life would be impossible. You could imagine these constants and quantities like dials with trillions of increments that are perfectly set to allow for life. And if any one of them was off by even one tiny increment, then life in the universe would have been impossible. But is God really the best explanation of this fine-tuning? I think so, and the argument can be formulated deductively like this. The fine-tuning of the universe is either due to necessity, chance, or design. The fine-tuning of the universe is not due to necessity or chance. Therefore, the fine-tuning of the universe is due to design. I should point out that all premise 1 is doing is listing all possible explanations for fine-tuning, so there's really nothing controversial there. But is it true that the fine-tuning is not due to necessity or chance? I think it might be helpful to take these one at a time. To say that the universe is fine-tuned for life by necessity is just another way of saying that life-prohibiting universes are impossible. But there's no reason to think that. Even Stephen Hawking says that the parameters can have any values. But what about chance? Maybe we're just really lucky to be living in a universe that's fine-tuned for life. You might know just enough about poker to know that a royal flush is the best hand you can get, but it's also incredibly rare. In fact, the chances are just 1 in 649,739. Even professional players might only get a royal flush once in their entire career. So if I was with someone who hit royal flush after royal flush after royal flush, I would not assume that they are incomprehensibly lucky. I would assume that they're cheating, that their incredible luck isn't luck at all. Now, the likelihood of the universe being fine-tuned for life is so unlikely that our limited brains literally cannot understand how bad the odds are. For the fundamental constants and quantities to be life-permitting is way less likely than hitting a string of royal flushes. If my options are incomprehensible luck or design, I'm only applying the same logic I do every day to believe that design is a better explanation than chance. And to put it simply, design implies a designer. So I do believe that the fine-tuning of the universe for life is best explained by the existence of God. And personally, I think that believing that fine-tuning is by chance is baffling, and I'd be way more likely to rethink this argument if scientists put necessity back on the table. But until that happens, I think this is a really compelling argument for a designer. And if you want to hear another argument for God that I find convincing, you should watch the next video in this series by clicking on the video that popped up right here.